Oh, what does LARP actually mean, the acronym?
You're trying to catch me out, aren't you?
It's live action role play.
It's live action role play.
A live action role play.
I think it gets a bit of a bad rap. People don't really understand it.
It's not role models.
I would describe LARP as a chance to make stories with your friends.
And it all sounded very wild. They were all talking about, oh, have you got your sword yet? You know, have you got all your base layers, or you got your tent? And I was like, what are they doing?
And that's the great thing about LARP. You can go and it's whatever you want it to be.
For me, I'm making a story. I'm making the world immersive.
Live action role play to me is something that is like, it is always happening. Even if you're just having a sit around a fire, it's always live. It's always role play, it's always on.
It's there in front of you. That's what's fantastic about it.
You don't have to take it seriously. You don't have to stay in character 100% of the time.
There's so much things that LARP can be.
It's something that you can do and somewhere that you can go and be someone else.
A getaway from reality.
You can go and play a World War II soldier. You can pretend that you are in a post-apocalyptic world.
The things your character's feeling, you're feeling.
Lots of people go and they like to play like religious games, there's lots of magic.
You're putting on the clothes, you're talking as the character.
I've made loads of friends through LARPing. Actually, it's a very social hobby that is still accessible to introverts and people who are a little bit socially anxious as well. There's a big variety of people and personalities.
Certain times I've gone to events and all I've wanted to do is hang out with my friends, sit around a fire, you know, have a couple of drinks and relax.
It's a little bit like playing D&D.
If you ever thought, I'm enjoying D&D, I want to give live action role play a go, do it. There is a team behind the scenes that are basically creating story for you, like a DM would, or like how a computer game would. It's just being outside and doing it instead of just being around a table and doing it.
Before I started LARP, I thought that you had to be fighting because most of my friends who did it were into fighting.
There's so much to the game that if you don't do combat, you will still have your hands full.
There's loads of other things that I can do at the LARPs that I go to.
Everyone in the community is really lovely, which is great. It's very inclusive, so everyone's so welcome in the game and in the events that you're going to, which really helps get other people involved.
LARPs I run, Menhirs Fate is going to be different to what gets run in America, stuff that gets run in Germany, Europe, Australia. They all have different ways of working, but everybody is just playing, let's pretend, like we were when we were kids. We just have better toys now.
As much as the pictures look fantastic and the video is fantastic, it can't emulate what it feels like to be there. And as soon as you're there, it's just kind of, it's a completely different world.
When I go, there's nothing else. You know, I forget I have a phone for like 4 days.
It really is something else.
We always say it's just a pantomime in the woods, people playing silly buggers.
Just a bunch of silly buggers in the woods.
It's just fun.
I love it.
The more you do it, the more you feel that, yeah.
Just come along, have fun, and enjoy yourself. Yeah.